Absolutely. My name is Cecilia. I work for Austin Plastic Surgeon and I am the sales lead. I also oversee the front desk. The thing with AdVital is it's so purposeful in so many different ways. And so from a sales standpoint, really connecting with our patients immediately is very, very important. So getting really good hat leads coming in, right away contacting, it's kind of a one-stop shop, which is great. And so it's really kind of not just like a lead generator, but almost like a connection generator. We can connect with new leads, make sure that they get all the right information and get them booked, as well as really nurture, current relationships that we have with patients. And it's truly one stop. So you can text them, you can call them, you can email them, and it has everything right there. And so really helpful from a sales standpoint in just terms of getting a hold of our patients. But then from a front desk standpoint, something as simple as confirmation texts are so vital. And so with AdVital, it makes it very, very easy to make sure our patients know when their appointments are, to make any edits, to call in if they need to. And again, the conversations tab is right there. So it's really, really nice to really connect with our patients with AdVital very easily.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that conversation tab too.
The best.
I know, it's so good.
Yeah.
Because it's like a cell phone. It's all right there.
It's all right there, and it's one of those things where you can go back and you can say, oh my gosh, a couple months ago you were mentioning a breast aug. This is the perfect time to get started. You can have some downtime during the winter, and then by the time summer comes around, it's gonna be really, really wonderful. And so everything just stays right there. And so it's just really, really helpful, and I really like that. And plus, it just does make it seem more of like a regular friendship almost.
Yes.
Because that conversation tab is just like you're texting one of your friends. You can see your emails, text messages, everything in one spot. When I got started in this position, a lot of the automations were created for me, and all the feedback I got from them were like they're super easy to put together. So even from sales, when we get some new leads in, we want to make sure they're getting pushed down the pipeline properly. That's very, very important. And so whether we want somebody in third touch for X amount of hours or X amount of days is very, very helpful. And for me too as well is making sure that my team is reaching out to the leads as quickly as possible before they can kind of get pushed out too. And so automations is always really helpful. There's just so many different things with AdVital are just really, really, really good for functionality, really. It's really one of those things where it's nice because we always start everything really in AdVital. And so we get all the patient client information, everything's kind of uploaded in there, and it's just some basic information we need for them to get transmitted over to Symplast. So you don't have to go through the issue of adding someone to AdVital and then going in, adding them into Symplast. It just takes too much time for patients. It takes too much time for us. And so really that functionality is really, really helpful. You just get all the information at AdVital. Most of the time that lead has already been generated in there with most of the information. So most of the time we just have to ask our patient a couple questions just so their information gets uploaded into Symplast. And of course, completely HIPAA secure, very, very nice in that way, makes patients feel very, very safe too. And so it's just really, really nice in that way. We use it all the time for basically just booking appointments as quickly as possible.